Imagine a courtroom, the tension is palpable. A witness is on the stand, accused of a crime they didn't commit. Their lawyer, a seasoned professional, knows the evidence is flimsy. He chooses an unusual tactic: silence. Instead of launching into a fiery defense, he lets the accusations hang in the air. The silence stretches, becoming deafening. The jury, the judge, everyone in the room feels it. The accuser's words, once so powerful, now seem hollow. Doubt creeps in. The jury, forced to confront the lack of substance, starts to see the accused in a new light. They see fear, not guilt. They see a person falsely accused. The lawyer's silence, his willingness to let the emptiness speak for itself, changes everything. He understands the weight of unspoken words. He knows that sometimes the most powerful arguments are made in the quiet spaces between. This courtroom scene, though fictionalized, illustrates a universal truth. Silence holds immense power. It can shift perspectives, reveal hidden truths, and ultimately change outcomes. In a world that prizes constant communication, we often overlook the eloquence of silence. We equate talking with power and silence with weakness. But as we'll explore, this assumption is far from true. Silence is not passive, it is active. It is not empty, it is full of meaning. And it is not just golden, it is essential. Silence, in its many forms, carries surprising weight. It can be a tool for reflection, a catalyst for creativity, and a weapon against manipulation. When we choose to be silent, we give ourselves the space to think deeply. We create a vacuum that allows new ideas to emerge. Studies have shown that silence can reduce stress and anxiety. When we're constantly bombarded with noise and information, our brains become overwhelmed. Silence provides a much-needed respite, allowing our minds to rest and recharge. This in turn improves our focus, concentration, and overall well-being. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful tool for building relationships. When we listen intently to someone without interruption, we show them respect and empathy. We create a safe space for them to share their thoughts and feelings, deepening the connection between us. In a world obsessed with self-promotion, the ability to listen attentively is a rare and valuable gift. Silence in communication isn't about the absence of words, but the presence of understanding. It's about creating space for active listening. Imagine a heated argument. The more they talk, the less they communicate. Now imagine one person choosing silence. This shift can be transformative. The speaker often begins to de-escalate. This is the power of silent understanding. The benefits of silence extend beyond our interactions with others. They reach deep within us, shaping our relationship with ourselves. In the quiet moments of solitude, we can confront our thoughts and emotions without distractions. We can begin to understand our own needs, desires, and motivations more clearly. This inner silence is not about suppressing our thoughts or emotions. It's about creating a space where we can observe them without judgment. Think of it as meditation, a practice that has been shown to have numerous benefits for mental and emotional well-being. When we quiet the noise of the outside world and the chatter of our own minds, we connect with a deeper sense of peace and stillness. This inner tranquility allows us to navigate the challenges of life with greater clarity, resilience, and grace. Section 5. The art of active listening. Silence, you see, is the cornerstone of active listening, a skill often lauded but rarely mastered. Active listening isn't just about being present while someone speaks. It's about engaging with their words, their body language, their silences. It's about asking clarifying questions, reflecting back what we've heard, and ensuring we've truly understood their perspective. In a world where everyone is vying for airtime, active listening can feel like a radical act. It requires us to shift our focus from ourselves to the other person, to be present with them fully. This requires effort, empathy, and a genuine desire to understand. However, the rewards of active listening are immense. It builds trust, deepens connections, and fosters a sense of mutual respect. It allows us to learn from others, to broaden our perspectives, and to engage in more meaningful and productive conversations. Section 6. Silence at work. The workplace, often a cacophony of ringing phones, chattering colleagues, and competing deadlines, might seem like the least likely place to embrace silence. Yet it is precisely in these bustling environments that the strategic use of silence can be most impactful. Imagine a negotiation. Two parties are locked in a battle of words, each side vying for the upper hand. Then one negotiator pauses. They allow a moment of silence to settle after their counterpart finishes speaking. This silence, far from signaling defeat, conveys confidence and control. This strategic silence can be unsettling for the other party. It disrupts their momentum, forcing them to confront the weight of what's been said. This pause also gives the silent negotiator time to carefully consider their next move, ensuring their response is measured and impactful. There are times when words, no matter how carefully chosen, seem inadequate. In moments of grief, loss, or profound joy, language can feel insufficient to express the depth of our emotions. It is in these moments that silence becomes our most eloquent language. A comforting hand on a grieving friend's shoulder, a shared look of understanding between loved ones, a moment of silent reflection in nature. These are the spaces where words lose their meaning and silence takes over. It's a language that transcends cultural barriers, spoken and understood by the heart. This eloquent silence allows us to connect on a deeper, more human level. It allows us to express empathy, compassion, and shared understanding without the need for words. In a world that often feels noisy and chaotic, these moments of silent connection offer solace and solace. In a society that often equates extroversion with success, introverts are often pressured to conform. They are told to speak up, to be more outgoing, to fit into a mold that doesn't come naturally to them. However, introverts possess a unique strength, their comfort with silence. Introverts are often deep thinkers and keen observers. They thrive in quiet environments where they can reflect and recharge. This natural affinity for silence gives them a distinct advantage in a world that rarely slows down. They are less likely to be swayed by peer pressure or the need to fill every silence with words. This inherent understanding of the power of silence allows introverts to excel in fields that require deep focus, creativity, and strategic thinking. They are often the writers, the artists, the innovators who shape our world with their quiet brilliance. Embracing silence is not about becoming mute or withdrawing from the world. It's about finding the right balance between speaking and listening, between expressing ourselves and creating space for others to do the same. It's about understanding that our voice is most powerful when used judiciously, not indiscriminately. Finding your voice in the silence is a journey of self-discovery. It requires us to confront our own insecurities, to overcome the fear of judgment, and to trust in the power of our own authenticity. It's about learning to speak with intention, to choose our words carefully, and to let our silences speak volumes. This journey is not always easy, but it is infinitely rewarding. As we become more comfortable with silence, we discover a newfound confidence in our own voice. We learn to speak our truth with clarity and conviction, knowing that our words carry weight because they are chosen with care. A silence, often misconstrued as emptiness, is actually a fertile ground for growth and connection. It allows us to listen more deeply, think more clearly, and connect more authentically. In a noisy world, cultivating silence is crucial. It empowers us to navigate life with clarity and grace. Silence is a gift that resonates long after words fade. Its power lies in the echoes it creates within us. Silence can transform our lives, relationships, and world.